The Mayas wore astronomy and their incredible tactics. When we think of the Maya civilization, our minds often drift to their towering pyramids, sophisticated hieroglyphic writing, and complex calendar systems. Yet, beneath these grand achievements lies an even more fascinating secret. The Maya were not only master astronomers, but also cunning war strategists who integrated celestial knowledge into the very core of their military practices. Their ability to intertwine cosmic understanding with battlefield tactics made them one of the most unique and formidable civilizations of the ancient world. Cosmic timing, the stars as a weapon. The Maya observed the heavens with extraordinary precision. They didn't merely stargaze for religious or agricultural purposes. They believed that the cosmos actively influenced human affairs, including the outcome of wars. Maya priests, often acting as astronomers, closely monitored the movements of the sun, moon, planets, and constellations. Before declaring war or launching a military campaign, rulers would consult these sky watchers to determine the most favorable time for victory. If omens such as eclipses, solar flares, or specific planetary alignments appeared favorable, the army would be mobilized. If the signs were unfavorable, even critical battles could be postponed indefinitely, sometimes for months or even years. This careful timing wasn't purely mystical. It had a psychological component. Soldiers believed they had the blessing of the gods, making them fearless, while their enemies often felt doomed under such ominous skies. Venus, the star of war. Among all celestial bodies, Venus held a particularly fearsome reputation. To the Maya, Venus was not just a bright object in the morning or evening sky. It was a harbinger of chaos and conflict. They associated Venus with death, war, and conquest, believing that its appearance as the morning star signaled an ideal time to wage war. Maya priests developed sophisticated tables tracking the exact rise and setting of Venus. Entire wars were sometimes timed with these appearances. City-states like Calakmul and Tikal would often launch surprise attacks when Venus rose, believing it empowered them to succeed. Inscriptions from cities, such as Yaxchilan, even record battles explicitly tied to Venus's cycles. This wasn't coincidence. It was a calculated and deeply ritualistic strategy, blending astronomy with tactical aggression. Rituals of blood and fire, preparing for cosmic warfare. War, to the Maya, was not just a human affair. It was a cosmic necessity. Before battles, Maya rulers and priests engaged in elaborate rituals designed to harmonize human efforts with divine will. These ceremonies often included bloodletting rituals. Elite warriors and kings would offer their blood, considered the ultimate sacred gift to the gods. Using obsidian blades or stingray spines, they would draw blood from sensitive parts of the body to open a pathway to the spiritual realm. Sacrifices. Captured enemies were often sacrificed under the stars, their deaths believed to empower Maya warriors and spiritually weaken enemy forces. Ceremonial fires and offerings. Fires were lit on hilltops and temple pyramids to carry prayers and offerings into the heavens, seeking the favor of deities associated with war, such as God Ke, the Maya storm god, and Chak, god of rain and storms. Each ritual was carefully timed according to celestial movements to maximize its effectiveness. Geography and architecture, aligning Earth with sky. The Maya didn't only fight under the stars. They built their entire world to mirror the cosmos. Cities like Chichen Itza, Tikal, and Copan were constructed with deliberate astronomical alignments. Certain temples, plazas, and pyramids were designed to mark solstices, equinoxes, and other important celestial events. Some key battlefield sites were also chosen based on astrological alignments. Fighting in a sacred, cosmically aligned location was seen as fighting with the universe itself on one side. For example, during key events like the equinox, shadows from structures like the Temple of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza would form the image of a serpent descending the pyramid, a powerful sign believed to symbolize divine approval for conquest. By weaving their sacred landscape into their military strategies, the Maya made every battle not just a fight between people, but a reenactment of cosmic battles between gods. Psychological warfare and the power of belief. Perhaps the most incredible aspect of Maya war astronomy was its psychological dimension. In a world where everyone believed in the power of the gods, Those who fought under the right stars could terrify their enemies even before swords were drawn. Stories tell of entire enemy forces surrendering or retreating simply because an eclipse or a comet was interpreted as a sign of their imminent doom. The Maya understood the minds of their enemies just as well as the movement of the planets, the fall and the legacy. Despite their sophisticated understanding of the cosmos, the Maya civilization eventually fell into decline, due in part to environmental changes, internal conflict, and the arrival of European colonizers. Yet their astronomical and military achievements remain some of the most advanced of the ancient world. Modern archaeologists and historians continue to uncover the depths of Maya war astronomy. Their combination of scientific precision, religious belief, and tactical genius paints a picture of a people who truly lived and fought among the stars. The Maya teach us a powerful lesson. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes from the heavens.